Skip Knowles with Wildfowl Predator Nation North American Elk Magazines. Good knife is our bread and butter when we're out there in the field. And today we're going to talk to some folks who make some of the best. Jim McNair is here with Kershaw and Zero Tolerance Knives and Cutlery to tell us about the latest in their product lines. Jim, my first knife was a Kershaw Black Horse. I lost it in the woods years ago. I miss it still. What are some of it made a real strong impression with me. What are some of the new knives that you were excited about coming out with now?
So first up, I want to show you our Launch 13 model. This is our automatic series of knives, and our Launch 13 is actually the 13th one we've released. They've been extremely popular for us, and so we're really excited about this new model. This has a Wharncliffe style blade. It's extremely usable. I know it has that kind of nasty look, but it's super handy for cutting boxes, for opening things, for cutting baling twine, all kinds of things. And if your hands are wet or bloody, if they're muddy, you get a great grip out of this handle. You've got deep finger grooves, real comfortable feel. It has our automatic opening mechanism with a button lock, so the button locks it open and closed. We have aluminum handles. We have a cool new decorative pivot that's that triangular shape. Just gives it kind of an interesting look and feel. And we have an MSRP of $189.99 on this one. So that's the Launch 13.
Sinister and very cool looking knife.
So next up, we have one from our Zero Tolerance lineup. Zero Tolerance is kind of our high-end lineup. So this is all USA made. We have a CPM 20 CV blade with, again, that nice kind of downward hook to the tip. So it's a really usable profile. You've got a nice belly to it, but you've also got this tip that, again, is easy for detail work, slicing, scoring things. And so what makes this knife cool is we have a full carbon fiber handle. We have titanium inlays inside of here for looks and for function. On the back side, we have our titanium subframe lock. So mounting that in our carbon fiber makes the knife not only really light, but really strong. And then we have a titanium pocket clip as well. This is a manual action knife, and it's super smooth because it's riding on our KVT ball bearing washers. And we have an MSRP of $400 on that. So that is the ZT0762.
Sounds really cool when you open it, and it looks even better. That
knife is kind of a flagship for the product line. And so the other end of what ZT does is hard use working knives. And so this is our ZT0357. In this case, we actually have the same blade steel. We have a CPM 20 CV. So it has all the horsepower of the original knife, of the other knife we looked at there. But again, it's in a much more no-nonsense working format. So we have G10 scales with a nice grippy texture on them. Again, if your hands are wet or muddy or bloody, you're gonna be able to keep a good grip on it. It has our speed safe assisted opening instead of being a manual action. We have this cool black wash finish on the blade, makes it non-reflective. We have a nice lanyard loop here. If you're ever concerned about dropping it or losing it, that helps you hold on to it. We have a reversible deep carry pocket clip on this knife. So it makes it comfortable to carry and relatively discreet, being that it sits so deep in your pocket. And this one, again, being kind of the work truck of the lineup, is a lot more affordable at that price point of $195.
That's the one for me right there. That thing looks like it has a ton of utility.
Then next up, we have a new neck knife. This is in our Kershaw lineup. This is called the Brace. We're really excited about this knife because it's so light. It's the kind of thing that you won't mind carrying everywhere with you. And so we have the nylon sheath with a double detent system that holds it in nice and secure. You're not going to shake this loose. Whenever you need it, just pull it right out. You have a handy little 2-inch blade with a hollow grind profile. You have some nice texture on the top of the handle here to get a little bit of grip on it, whether you're choking up or whether you're pressing like this. Again, for slices, for detail work. It's quite slim. So if you could have this under your coat or even under a shirt if you wanted to, and it's going to be easy to carry. Little lanyard loop on the end if you want a lanyard. And another neat thing about this sheath is that it's completely reversible. So you don't have to think about which way when you're stowing your knife. Push it back in and you're ready to go. Comes with a lanyard loop at an MSRP of $39.99.
Oh, super cool, super cool. Knives are like guns, man. The best one to have is the one that you have on you, and that's one that you would have with you all the time.
Absolutely. So then finally, the last thing I want to show you now is an extension of our Lucha, which is our butterfly knife. The Lucha has also been extremely popular for us. It's something that we put a lot of effort into, and so we're super excited about this new version with the black wash finish. It really highlights all the details, gives it a cool look. We have a 14C 28M blade We have steel handles with nice, comfortable, rounded chamfers on the edges, so it's comfortable as it rolls around and flips in your hand. The latch will lock the knife open in the open or closed position. And this one has an MSRP of $219.99. So that is our Lucha-Blackwash, or our 5150 BW.
You guys definitely have something for everyone there. An excuse to run out and buy a new knife next year for sure. You guys just got to come out with an iPhone app that will help you locate your knife and you lose it like I do all the time. You can see the passion for what you're doing. You can see the quality in all those knives. And thanks for sharing them all with us today.
Thanks for having me on.